What's going on, guys? In this video I'm going to talk about BMX Hub anatomy. This video is intended to help you be able to recognize the parts inside a BMX hub shell in case something breaks and it needs to be replaced. Okay, so in my hands I have a front BMX hub. This is actually a really old hub. It's a 14mm male axle. Now what that means is 14mm is the diameter of this axle, and male axle refers to the fact that this axle goes all the way through the hub, as opposed to a female axle in which there's an inner axle and the outer bolts thread into the inner hub. I'll show you that a little later. So on this specific hub, it's rather simple because it's a front hub. In the middle, this black piece is referred to as the shell. These are the flanges. These are referred to as the cones. They can sometimes thread onto the axle, or they'll sit on the axle, and they're meant to become relatively flush with the shell. These are the nuts on a male axle. And these are spacers. Okay, so if I take this apart a little bit, take that off. In here, you can see the bearing. Now there's going to be a bearing on a front hub, there's going to be a bearing on each side. And that's pretty standard for about any front hub. So now we're going to take a look at a rear cassette hub. Okay, so if we're beginning with the drive side of the hub, I'm going to unscrew the bolt. This is a female hub where the bolt screws into the hub. Next I have a spacer. This is referred to as a one-piece driver. It's got a single bearing inside. It has 9 teeth. Inside here is where we have the paws and the springs. These are the paws, the outer piece, and inside here is the spring. Inside here are all the grooves that the paws catch on for the hub to engage. These springs here, or these paws I should say, will grab, and that clicking noise is what happens every time the paws engage. Okay, putting that aside, on the other side of the hub, my hub guard actually replaces my cone, which is really nice. And then you can see that this is what the female axle looks like. It's this inner axle in which a bolt threads in like this, and the dropout comes here. As you can see, that's the bearing right there. If you need to replace a bearing on a hub, it's not an easy task, but you need to pop that out and put a new one in. I hope this video was helpful for some of you. I am not going to talk about freecoaster hubs right now. They are significantly different than cassette hubs. I'd like to save that for a different video. This video was just to show you the anatomy of basic front hubs and rear cassette hubs. And I hope this helped you guys. Please subscribe. Thank you. Peace.